2 dogs there. And at least a 4th one there because I saw him in his cage. Kebab.
Kebab.
It just keeps going on and on. Alright guys, so now we're heading towards Dnipro. Feel better, feel more energetic. It's about probably 5:30 right now, so we're gonna get going. I didn't get in the shower yesterday because we ran out of hot water. So, it's fine. Yeah, we gotta move on now.
Don't record me now.
Alright guys, so we are now in our hostel for the night. The guy's really nice as well, so we're just gonna shower and relax for the rest of the night. Tomorrow, meet up with them, maybe do some underground stuff like bunkers, abandoned metros, stuff like that. So we're gonna see. So we're gonna relax, get some sleep, and catch up in the morning. Alright guys, so we're gonna be checking out the tallest building in the city, which is like an abandoned building. Anton? Other Anton?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna get walking towards there now.
Do it faster, faster.
Yeah. Puppy don't look friendly.
Behind you.
Да. Я. Спасибо. Good?
Yeah.
I wasn't told this till after, but there's on-site dog security. That's why we were running. There's 2 dogs there. And at least a 4th one there because I saw him in his cage. At least I hope he's in his cage. No, 5, 6. Oh dear. I count 7 dogs.
7?
7, bro. It's a really cool view. The only problem is there's at least 7 dogs I counted. And they're not chained up, so I mean, it is what it is. We have to figure a way out of it, but it's cool. The view is cool. Tallest building in this place. This building shut down in 1986, apparently. It's a really good unobstructed view, like all around. So it's a really cool view. It's nice. Yo. It's like crumbly roof. We're just gonna get out now and try to be undetected. Don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll see. So they leave now. The security, according to Anton, has gone back in his house. So we're gonna try to leave now. We're just kind of hiding on some floor here. So there they are leaving. Okay, we go?
You will send this picture to the video.
Okay. Spasibo. Look, I know. Anton, все.
Теперь надо быстро собрать.
Окей, давай. Sick. You were front done. Yes, bro. Done. Yeah. All right, guys, so we got out of there. That dog looked not very pleased to see us. We're out of it. It's been a couple hours. It's like we're all exhausted, so we're gonna get back to the car and then maybe metros, right? Sick, guys. On to the next one. Okay, it's dark as hell in here. Okay. We're going underneath the city to the currently being built metro. It's not in use yet, it's currently being built. And we're going down into the tunnels now. Really didn't have a time to do any intro for it. This hopefully will compensate. It's very dirty in here and dark. I think that noise in the background is a water pump or maybe air pump, I'm not sure. Not sure which direction we're gonna take, but we're gonna explore it a little bit, see what it's like down here, and then go back up probably. So I'm not sure if we're gonna go this way or if we're gonna go that way. Leave it up to them to know. Never been here. It's cool though, this is really, really cool. Completely flooded there. I was gonna say, I like how these are just the mine carts essentially, and then they would, I would suppose, lay down new tracks as they were to prepare it for the real trains for passengers. It's very wet down here. Yep, there we go, man. I'm getting a shower. Little interesting place. A lot of it's flooded. I was told by Anton that it's pretty much the same no matter where you go in the tunnel, so we're gonna head up now. Definitely cool. Definitely a cool place. We're gonna get up, hopefully undetected. Rust keeps falling on my head and my face. Oh, I keep getting stuff in my face. Yeah. Just like that, we're back in the fresh air. And boy, was it hot down there.
We made it.
We made it.
We fucking made it.
No. All right, so that was definitely cool. Seemed like a metro in development. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna probably go back to the car, meet up with Shiey, and move on to the next city we're gonna be going to in this trip. So far, it's been awesome. Definitely an awesome find. On to the next one.
I'm not awake, said I gotta blink.
At our rented apartment for the night. It's like really cheap here. I think it's like 20 euro for 2 days for all of us to like literally have an apartment to ourselves. Just got some hot food at the store so I can easily cook it, get to bed tomorrow. I gotta wake up and take a freaking COVID test, not because I'm ill, but because in order to re-enter my country on the way back, I need to have a COVID test negative before I board the flight. So like 9 o'clock or some crap tomorrow. So take a shower, relax, get to bed, get some sleep, and take it from there. How much was this place?
200.
Agreements? Hey, fuck that. I will sleep outside now. That's fucking Switzerland price. What the?
You will sleep in outside with sleep bag.
Nah.
That was like 50.
Oh, okay. 50 euros for 2 nights. That's really good. Not bad, Anton. Not bad.
How did yours start?
Give
me my money, bro.
Give me money. Good morning, guys. All right, so I have my COVID test so I can board my flight later in the week back home. Right now we're meeting up with a friend of Anton's, a tower in the city, and then Shiey is still resting up. Right now we're just meeting up with his friend. All right, guys, so we're gonna hit up our first building. It's a rooftop in the middle of the city. So we're just following Anton and his friends right now. So we'll see.
Hello.
Здравствуйте.
Welcome to rooftop.
Welcome to roofing with Anton. Hello.
Hello.
Привет, привет. Давай. Okay.
21.
21. Whoa. It's got ice on it too. Gotta be careful.
Da-dum.
Dun, 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 dun. I mean, it's kind of a standard for us. Every city we go to, we got to get on top of the tallest building at this point. It's definitely a different perspective during the winter. It's really, really cool. Like, the atmosphere is really still when it's a nice day during the winter. Like, it's cold, but it's not like freezing, if that makes sense. Like, it's comfortable as long as you're moving and enjoying yourself. It's just a really good view. And that's all you need. Sick views of the city, straight into downtown as well. What the what is this? Kebab.
What is that?
Шашлык вырезанный.
Shashlik, yeah.
Kebab.
Fuck. How did they get it in there? Like, I'm trying to think how you would shove that in there.
I don't know.
Weird, right? Thank you. All right, building done. Now we're on to the next thing. Probably, not really sure actually. I don't speak Russian, so I don't know what they're saying. I kind of just follow them. All right, guys, so we're at the tower now. We're gonna go do what we normally do. Have a nice view, come down. Looks pretty tall. It's like about 100 meters. Looks cool.
He think what we search drugs here.
Is he? He needs to get off drugs then.
Yes.
Yes,
John
yes.
told me.
Эй, яба.
Все. Там мы за собой закроем.
Да ладно.
А раньше ж типа они попроще, да, относились?
Заставляем. Поэтому я на вашем месте. Ну, все, в принципе, на выходные можно.
Ну, спасибо.
Be careful there. Now it's strong there. But now it's weekend and no one don't go there, so don't.
He knows what we're doing. He's a fucking legend. That's hilarious. To the top. Church bell is right on time. You know, I've been going for just under 2 weeks now with climbing and exploring on this trip, and I'll tell you what, you definitely feel sore. Like even just doing this with a ladder, something simple. Almost to the top. Oh man. You know the old saying, you never really finish climbing it until you get to the top. maybe there was a flag there at one point. Right in time for sunset. You know what I've always found interesting is that life is a subjective perception for everyone. So to keep this simple, I just mean that this to me is calming. To some people, this is terrifying. This is like being in an action film. But to me, I mean, I'm very calm up here. It's interesting how you can build confidence just by putting yourself outside your comfort zone a little bit. And I don't mean go climb a tower, climb a building, explore an abandoned building. I just mean don't let fear stop you from doing something that you want to do. So whether it's anything, you know, like horseback riding or investing in the stock market, there's always a probability of risk. At the end of the day, there's infinite possibilities in the world. Okay, here we go. Whew. Da. Careful here. And on the ground. Yo, sick. All right, guys, that was the tower. So we're gonna get out of here now, get back to the car. I want food. I'm sure these guys want food too. Our hands are cold. Very cold, right, man? Dude, too cold. Whatever it is, it's gonna be interesting in a bit. Good afternoon, guys. Today we've just been driving back to Kyiv, 5-hour drive. We're about halfway, right? Yeah, so just pull over to the side, enjoy the sunset, and we're gonna continue on to Kyiv. All right, guys, so we just got back to the place to drop off the car. Final day, so we'll see. I'm gonna drop the car off now. Oh, crap. Not bad. All right, so we're in our hotel for the last 2 nights in Kyiv right now. Not a hotel, this is an apartment rented out. 50 euro for 2 days. So you get 2 bedrooms and a whole apartment to yourself. Really good, right in the center of Kyiv. Yeah, probably just chill for the rest of the night. Good morning, guys. Final day in Kyiv. Today we're gonna be meeting up with Vanks, it's a friend of Shiey's. We're gonna do maybe some rooftops, and then at 6 o'clock, we're gonna be meeting up with one more dude who's gonna take us to some water collectors underneath the center of the city. So now we're just waiting on Vanks right now.
Nice shit.
Yes, bro. Yo, sick.
Yeah.
Took us a couple hours, but we figured it out. Yo. I'm going to go do that thing now with the dude like underneath the water collector. Cool. Okay, guys, so I met up with all the guys now. They're gonna take us down into this water collector directly under the center of Kyiv. It's big and long, right? Big and long. And then we have to put on boots, get down, close the lid, and then start going. So let's go. Let's go. All right, so we're at the spot. We're gonna put on our boots now, get suited up, and we're gonna go down. This is gonna be fun.
I'm security.
You are security. Nice. Da. It just keeps going on and on. long and long. We've probably been walking now a good kilometer. I don't know how much longer it is until this water collector, but I do know that this is very interesting regardless, and I'm glad I've been able to come here and witness this. It's been getting thinner. We've been walking for a while here. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. Every time when you think you're about to just get to it, nope, it's another half a kilometer. Давай, давай. So apparently this place, from what I'm understanding, during the time of the Soviet Union, this was basically a massive underground water tower or water collector. So water would have filled this entire place up. So it was interesting. So apparently this doesn't go anywhere. It just is like a service hatch to go up to the top. So you can go all the way up, like 40, 50 meters. So we're at the top. Now, what I'm interested in knowing is, first of all, where that leads to. So we're gonna have a look. Okay guys, that will not open. Yeah, that just won't open. So I'm not gonna force it. Plus it's an old ladder I'm putting weight on. Interesting. Now it looks like it's inside a facility somewhere. Like I can't tell where, but somewhere. I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go down the ladder now, and then we're gonna start heading out. It's like 10 o'clock at night now. I'm tired, my friends are tired. We wanna go home. All right guys, so basically we're exiting a different way from how we entered. It's gonna take us out on the other side of the area in which we entered. It's a very tight squeeze right now. There's the door. Alright guys, so that whole thing was interesting. This past 2 weeks have been absolutely incredible, just going around Ukraine doing some stuff. I'm gonna probably head back to the hotel and get some sleep for my flight tomorrow. Thank you. I just had Shiey toss down the keys. It's a peaceful night. Last night in Ukraine. I figured, you know, at the place that we're renting, figured I may as well use this balcony. And you know what? You can kind of just see the downtown of Kyiv. We just actually had like a really good conversation about if you put your mind to something, why should you fail? Sure, there's outside consequences and risk, but at the end of the day, if you commit 100% to something, then in theory, why would you fail if you're constantly tweaking it? I use the example of like being in a car, like constantly turning the wheel to just keep it straight, as opposed to just letting it swerve off the road and then having to quickly correct it. It's less risk if you're constantly on top of something. So because I won't see Shiey in the morning, obviously like I said goodbye to him there, and it's funny because like everybody says goodbye to each other for the most part. But for me, I always like to establish a goodbye, more so than a hello. And that's because, in my opinion, just being alive, breathing, it's very dangerous. It's a very dangerous thing, and I'm not relating to climbing. I'm not relating to exploring. I'm not related to anything other than simply the fact we are alive currently. It's very dangerous. 2 weeks went by so quick. And every time I do a trip, whether it's with Shiey or with some other of my friends, it's like all the stress of the world is relieved from you. Your job, the BS you got to deal with at home, or whatever you're doing, it's gone. And I know in 2 days from now I'm going to be back at my job doing the job that I don't like to do. It's just to make money and save money. But I don't enjoy it. I hate it. Every day I got to wake up and go and do a job that I dislike. So my advice to any of you guys is that enjoy the moment. Find something you love doing, whether it's outside of climbing or exploring. It could be something completely different, but if you find and you know deep in your heart what you like to do, that is what you need to do. And when you are there, like right now, just enjoy the moment. Don't dread the fact you got to go back to work. Don't dread the fact you got to go back to school or the household you live in. Just enjoy what you are doing currently. Because like I said to Shiey, life is dangerous. And it's also very beautiful in many ways. So although I got to go back tomorrow, I'm already thinking about the next trip, and I know it's going to be even better. I'll see you guys then.